Hi, I'm Coach Carol Jew. I'm the head women's basketball coach at Chapman University. I'm on my 16th year as the head women's basketball coach.
What is the best piece of advice that you can offer a high school student athlete who wants to play for you?
First, I think you have to have the GPA, at least a 3.8 and above, and then strive for SAT score for about a 1300 at Chapman University. The other thing, what I'm looking for is coachable, also the skills, and to be able to come here and learn new techniques of our basketball program.
How can high school student athletes get on your radar, and when should they reach out to you?
They as soon as they feel like they want to play college, and the best thing is to email me and let me know where if they're playing locally in the area. That would be the best thing to do.
What camps or tournaments do you recommend athletes go to?
I think that's more based on their preference. I'm more about a lot of word of mouth, like people tell me about the players. I'm not sure exactly what camps, to tell you the truth. Sometimes Claremont has a camp. I'm hoping to maybe have one in the future called Elite Camp for high school players that would like to know what it's like to be in a college practice. Tournaments, I think whatever your club or your high school team is in, I think that's good. The more basketball you play, the better you'll be.
What is the main characteristic that you look for in a potential recruit?
You got to be a good. I watch the mannerisms. That's my biggest thing, is watching how you interact with your team, how you are on the court, how you respect your teammates and the opponents and the officials, and how you interact with your coach. That's a big thing that I'm watching.
When high school athletes are looking at colleges and where to play basketball, why Chapman?
I think it's a great place to be at now at Chapman. The academics are one of the highest, top 25 in the nation. Where I used to play against Chapman in the 80s and 90s, and all they had was 1,000 students, and they didn't have all these nice buildings and everything else. Where we're really up and coming. So why Chapman? Because you'll get a great education. Also, if you want to play basketball or play any athletics, why not both these things that could help you? It's going to be 2 majors and 2 jobs practically, but if you could do that, you could do anything in the world.
If an athlete is struggling with grades, is there assistance or tutoring available for these athletes?
When they're here, absolutely. Your teammates will help you. There is a tutoring service here, but we will never leave anybody behind. There is a lot of support here on your own team, especially my women's basketball team. We have a lot of Knies majors, and they really try to help each other out.
How important is social media when recruiting a potential player? Do you look at their social media?
I do if I could, because I like to see. My suggestion is don't put anything on social media that you can't take off, you can't take back. And if you're going to say something, it will stay with you forever. If I'm looking for anything, I'm looking for character, and that they're a good person. If I'm going to see some things I don't like, I wouldn't want that person on my team.
What is the funniest way that a high school athlete marketed themselves to you?
I haven't had anybody do that, except maybe that when we talk, they probably don't say a word when they're with their parents, but once their parents leave, there's got a lot to say. So I really have anything funny, to tell you the truth, but maybe somebody will soon.
What is the most amusing parent story? What did they do to make you scratch your head and what the heck is going on here?
I just had a parent come send me an email that told me that I was not honest with telling her daughter about coming to Chapman. I always say this from day one that I have been coaching at Chapman, that you have to be coachable, you have to have skill, and that I do not ever guarantee playing time. I do not ever guarantee a spot on a team. I would be lying to you. The parent came back to me and said that I said none of that to her daughter except about not guaranteed playing time. I think you have to come and like the school for itself first. You may get here and not like the school. Like the school anyways, or not like basketball afterwards. Once you come here, you might do other things. So one other story, I had a parent chase my assistant coach in the hotel lobby in San Francisco screaming that she was didn't like the way we coached, and was gonna tell the parent on it, or president on us. So those are some crazy stories I've had.
What is the most rewarding part about being a coach?
When I looked up in the stands and I see all the alums there, all my friends and alums. There was one game last year I came. I looked up, we played Kowloon, it was such a great win, and I looked up and I said, wow, there's like about 20 alums in the stands. How neat is that? But I didn't know it was my 300th win. But it tells me if the alums are coming back, or alums are at my practice trying to help my program, I think I've done something right, because they're still coming back, right?
Awesome, thank you.
I hope you liked it.